What's happening, guys? This is another live trading video. I know you guys really benefit from these, and this particular one is a beast of a trade. The actual stock that I'm trading today is Eastman KODK. For those of you who know what that is, or they don't, you'll soon find out in a second when I go through the analysis. This particular stock is very different to the way that I'd usually trade. I've traded this stock so many different times, and I know exactly how this stock plays out. Stay tuned, let's get into the analysis and I'll explain a little bit more about this particular stock and why I traded it. So the stock that I'm trading today is Eastman KODK, okay? Now the reason why the title of this video is called How to Trade a Stock Catalyst is because news moves markets, and it's very important if you're trading the stock market to be up to date with the news and what's going on daily, okay? Now for me, I look out on a daily basis for stocks that are moving the most in the pre-market, okay? So in this particular situation, KODK was up around 70 to 75% pre-market. Sounds extremely overbought, however, I know how to trade this stock because I've traded it so many times. Now, why was this stock up 75%? Let's have a look at the analysis quickly. Okay, so KODK shares skyrocket on report that probes find no misconduct, okay? Now what this was is they're talking about a large loan that they were granted back in July. As you can see, it got a very large spike in July when it was granted a manufacturing deal to form a vaccine for COVID-19. Why a photography company is heading into medicine and trying to cure the world, I have no idea. However, the stock didn't care. The stock actually rallied something like 300 and something percent that day, and I got on the back of it. And that particular stock was up about 150, 200% pre-market and continued to rally at another 100% during the day, okay? So that's why today, as you'll see in the trade video, I was confident that there will be more to get out of this stock instead of it selling off like an overbought stock would usually do, okay? The reason why this stock rallied today was because they'd originally agreed a massive manufacturing deal, as I explained. However, that was seen to be fraudulent, so the stock actually collapsed a few weeks later. Now, the news that's come out today, as you can see, is that the shares skyrocket on the report that the probe finds no misconduct. So the actual loan deal that they provided to KODK was fine. There was no misdoing or there no misconduct with that particular stock, so the stock absolutely rallied, okay? Now, what I would usually say, if a stock is 70% overinflated pre-market, then I would say that that's overbought and I'd be looking for a short position. However, I know how to trade this stock and I've traded it many times before, so I knew what was coming. So if we just head into the actual trade now, I'll show you exactly what I mean. Where this is so overbought, and I know how this stock usually pans out, it usually has a lot more legs to go once it first opens, okay? So what I was looking out for mainly is that this stock didn't collapse at the market open. If it showed me that it wasn't gonna collapse at the market open, then I'm in. So that's all I was looking out for, because it's so overbought, logic would tell you that there will be some profit taking coming on. However, previous experience trading this stock for the third or fourth time now, I know that there's gonna be some more pump and dump scenario going on with this stock, okay? So let's actually head into the trade. Okay, so it opens up just above 1250, okay? Now this is a big round number. As you guys know who trade my strategy, you know my situation on round numbers. I was making sure to see if this was gonna break below 1250. I was waiting to see if it did, it would have been a short position, okay? However, I was waiting to see if 1250 was gonna hold. I didn't care about breaking round numbers above here at 1300. I was just waiting to see and watching to see whether or not 1250 was gonna break. The second it didn't, I was in. So as you can see here, we had a little bump up and I got in, okay? Maybe a little bit too keen there, but the fact that this hasn't collapsed at market open, I'm confident that this is gonna continue going. As you can see on the left-hand side, I usually measure out 2%. In this case, I've measured out 10% because I'm confident I'll be able to get that on this particular stock. So as you can now see, it's starting to pump, starting to really move now. Pushing on now, it's approaching 1300. So we're just watching to see what it does there. A little bit slower than I'd have liked. However, we're still watching. We're still waiting for that break of 13. As it breaks 13, I know the next stock minimum is going to be 13.50. Hence why you see me in a minute take my profit at 13.50 or there or thereabouts, because I know there's no resistance up here and I know how these round numbers work. And if you're in my trading community, you'll know what I'm talking about when it comes to round numbers. Okay, so remember, that's 10% that I've got marked out here, and as you can see, the margin that I placed on this particular trade, I only needed £3,000 and I'm still £20 a point, and look how much profit's up already, £1,500. I usually trade with £50,000 margin. This time I was only trading with £3,000 margin and I'm up £1,600. That's how much of a beast of a stock this is. As soon as I see it slowing down at 13.50, I was out, I didn't care. And it starts to pull back once it gets below 13.50, and really did pull back basically to the entry, then pushed on to 14 and then fell off for the rest of the day. Exactly how it plays out every other time I've traded this stock. With that particular stock, I knew they had so much more legs in it to give. Another 10% wouldn't be too much out of question. All I was watching for that is that it didn't break below that round number of 12.50 and it didn't completely collapse at market open. If it didn't do that in the first few seconds, then I knew that this stock was going to carry on. See, I got straight in, took, I don't even know how much I took there. I think I took around about maybe 8%. Taking 8% off a stock with a margin of 3,000 and making about £1,500 is insane. If I would have traded with my normal margin of 30,000 or 50,000, I'd have made about £20,000 in this stock. However, on the flip side, if you get on the wrong side of that stock, and you very easily can do, you could have easily lost £20,000 as well. In this particular case, I'm not looking to be greedy. £1,500 in however long that was, I think a minute, is insane and is very, very good. Okay, so I do hope that helps. It's a very different strategy to what I would usually do. However, you have to be adaptable for different stocks, and it's important that you understand how to trade catalysts and what they mean for that particular stock and how they're going to react. As I said, my community group absolutely smashed it. Everyone done very well today, so I'm very, very happy. But other than that, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I do hope that helps. If you're not following me on Instagram already, follow me at LockStockTom. There's a lot of information I put out there on a daily basis, constant content regarding trades and everything else. Over 50% of you who watch my videos, I don't know if you're sly haters, you're not subscribed, okay? So subscribe to the channel. But I'm going to be doing a lot more videos. I'm hoping to get another one out this week, something a little bit different for you. But listen, guys, I'm going to love and leave you all. Thank you very much for watching the video, and I'll see you all soon.